Hi everyone. So welcome to solving the 2023 TMUA paper 1. Okay. And last video I have covered up till question number 4. Now I'll be moving forward with the question number 5, and these are mostly your geometry questions. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what it is here. So this question says that you have a square MNOP, right? And perimeter of square is given to you 40 centimeter. Now perimeter is given to you 40 centimeter here. So the first information I get that 40 centimeter will be equal to 4 times side. This implies that side will be equal to 10 centimeter. So whatever square MNOP square, this side will be equal to 10 centimeter. Isn't it? I hope you must have got this thing. Yeah. Now the vertices of rectangle RSTU on the edge of the square. So RSTU, you can see one rectangle over here. This is there on the edge of the square MNOP. MR has length X, right? So this length is given to you X, right? MR. Obviously, there is a symmetry in square, so MU will also be X. Okay. What is the largest possible value of X such that RSTU has the area 20 centimeters square? Okay. So see now, RSTU area, if you have to find, so it would be RU times UT, isn't it? It is given to you that area of RSTU is given to you 20 centimeters square, right? So RSTU will be how much? RU times UT. So I have to get anyhow the two sides of this square. How I will get it? With the help of Pythagoras theorem. See now, this is X, this is X, this angle will be 90 degrees. So I will get this RU as, RU I'll get it as X square plus X square will be equal to RU square, means RU will be equal to under root of 2x. Same way, this is x, so this length would be 10 minus x here, isn't it? If this is 10, whole is 10, this is x, so this remaining would be 10 minus x, right? So same way, you'll get it as root 2 times 10 minus x, right? And multiplication of RU and UT gives you area which is 20, isn't it? So RU is given to you root 2x times UT is given to you root 2 times 10 minus x, and this thing is given to you 20. That's it. Okay. So what you'll get, root 2 times root 2 is 2. So you have 2x times 10 minus x is given to you 20. I'm not writing the units, but you can write it. Okay. Now what they are saying, you have to find largest possible value of x, right? So I have to find the largest possible value of this thing. Okay. So let's see. 20x minus 2x square equals to 20 I have here. I'll make it in perfect form of quadratic equation. So here I have is that equation here I will have is that 2x square minus 20x plus 20 equals to 0. Wasn't it? Or I can write it as that x square minus 10x plus 10 is equal to 0. This equation, isn't it? So that the area has to be 20. So the largest possible value this expression would be having would be the roots of these equation. So roots, I'll just write it properly. So it's 10 plus minus under root of 10 square, which is 100, taken away minus 10 times 4. So which is 40 divided by 2. So this is equal to 10 plus minus under root of 60 over 2. So what I'll get? 5 plus minus under root of 15. Okay, that's it. But I have to take the largest value. So it would be 5 plus 15, which would be the option F. That's it. So what you have to do, I hope you guys must have understood, right? Yeah, the quadratic equation root formula is minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, so that's it. This completes the question number 5. Let's go ahead and do this question. Okay, so what this is saying is that in the simplified expansion, right? Obviously, this is a binomial theorem question. Okay, this is a binomial theorem question. Okay, right. How many terms have coefficient that is divisible by 12? Okay, so you have to find the rth term formula and see how it is varying. Okay, so suppose TRN minus 1, if you guys must be knowing, it is equal to NCR. Okay, A and B. This is for A plus B to the power say n, right? Okay. So A R and B n minus R. This is the rth term formula. Okay. Now here you have 12 terms. Okay. So any term here you will be writing in general would be 12, right? Suppose there are k terms are there, right? So 12k. Okay. And this is 2, a is 2, so 2 to the power 12 minus k, I'll write anything you can take, and then 3 to the power k. Okay, another one is 3x, so actually this is 3x to the power k, so this you can write. Okay, now normally your coefficient will be varying because of these numbers, right? Okay, now what will happen that for the first term, right? For the first term, if k is 0, right, then what will happen? This term would be 1. So no 3 you'll be getting it as a factor, isn't it? So for k, right, the k equal to 0, you'll get no factors, isn't it, of 12. But as your k will become 1, suppose you put k will become 1, so 12 uh, c1, which would be 12 only, definitely you got one factor, and then this would be 2 to the power 11 and 3 to the power 1. So even if 1 3 you get, you start getting factors of 12, right? Because obviously 4 were already there. So from k1 onwards you'll be start getting factors, right? Okay, so how many terms would be there? Okay, how many terms would be there? So you will be having 11 terms then, right? So first term is gone, non 11 are remaining, so it would be option E. Fine. Okay, now you have, okay, px and qx are defined by this, right? Follows as, right, find the largest value of x such that px qx are in the ratio 4 is to 1. Okay, so what it is saying, px over qx are in the ratio 4 over 1. Okay, what this means that uh, px actually is equal to 4 times qx, isn't it? This means that, right, px is how much? 2x plus 4, 4 times. Qx is how much? 2 times 2x times, I'm writing it splitting it, minus 2 times x plus 2 plus 16, isn't it? That's it. Okay, now if you take 2 to the power x as u, you will get a quadratic equation, right? So what you will get, that u plus 4 equal to 4 times 2 to the power 2x is u square, right, divided by 4 minus uh, u times 4, isn't it, plus 16, isn't it? So at the end you will get it as u plus 4 equal to u square minus 16u plus 64. Okay, largest possible values of x you have to get. Okay, so you'll shift it, so u square minus 70u plus 60 you'll get u square minus 70u plus 60, you will be getting this thing. Okay, right. Now 15, 60 factors are what? 15 and 4. Okay, these are the factors, or 20 and 3. This one will fit, right? So what you'll get the equation as u minus 5 and then u minus 12. Okay, or 3u 20 and 3. Okay, so this you can get. Okay, so you have 5 is equal to 2 to the power x and 12 is equal to 2 to the power x, right? So what you'll do, you take log, so log 5 over, so log 5 is equal to log 2 times x, right? So what you'll get, log 2 to the power 5 and log 2 to the power 12. Okay, so what is the largest possible of x you are getting? You are getting it as f, I think so, right? Now why I have not chosen 20? Because yeah, because what will happen, that it will come out to be minus 20 and then you have to, then it would be a negative. Okay, now let's go ahead and let's try to do this question. Okay, so what this, so let's go ahead and let's try to do this question. So a triangle XYZ, let me make a triangle XYZ. Whenever in geometry question, please try to make, right? A triangle XYZ is called fun if it has the following property. Angle YXZ, this is angle YXZ is coming out to be 30 degree. XY is root 3a. Okay. YZ is A is a constant. For a given value of A, there are two distinct fun triangle S and T. Okay, right? Where the area of S is greater than area of T. Okay, for a given value of A, there are two distinct fun triangle. Okay, S and T, and where the area of S is greater than area of T. Okay, first of all, if you have to find the area of this triangle, you have to find XZ side. Okay, or this angle, isn't it? Two ways you can do, either XZ side. So XZ I can get, how I can get? With cosine rule, right? So see why I am saying this. Why? Because if area I'll write it as half root 3a times half. If area I have to write half xy times xz, I write area, isn't it? Half xy times xz, and xy is root 3a and xz I don't know, isn't it? So I have to get anyhow xz, right? Xz I can write with the help of cosine rule. I can write cos 30 degree is equal to opposite side. Okay, so first of all, the parallel side, so which are root 3a whole square plus xz square, right? Minus a square over 2 times um root 3a times xz, isn't it? This I can get with the help of cosine rule. Yeah. Okay, so if you'll be solving this, you'll be getting this equation xz square minus 3a times xz, okay, uh plus 2a square, right? Root 3a square taken away, a square is 2a square, and then root 3 times root 3 is 3a, and then 2 will get cancelled out, and then xz you will be getting this equation. Okay, right? Okay, so xz you'll get here in terms of a, right? If you factorize this, you'll get it as xz minus a, or xz minus or 2a equals to 0, isn't it? So xz you'll get it as a, and xz you'll get it as 2a, right? Okay, now what you have to do, area of S and area of T. Two values of A you are getting. So find area of S and area of T, isn't it? So now this term is the same for both of them. If you see, this term is same for both of them area, right? So it's just the ratio of xz1 upon xz2, right? So what would be? It's 1 is to 2. That's it. So 1 is to 2, because xz1 upon xz2 would be coming A over 2a, isn't it? So it's 1 is to 2. Why I am saying, because if you would have written half root 3a times xz and half root 3a times xz2, right? Area is same for both of them. I mean, this term is same for both of them, right? So it will mainly depend on the two values of xz. So this one would be the answer. Okay, so I have covered up 4 questions, which were geometry question mainly, and we'll cover up more questions in the coming up lectures. Thank you.